10 Best Places to Visit in Africa for 2023-2024. Marrakesh. Number 10. Like other historic Moroccan cities, Marrakesh buzzes with life. Performers vie for your attention in Jemaa El Fna, an open-air square in the heart of the Medina of Marrakesh, while vendors hawk aromatic spices, homemade textiles, ornate lanterns and more at the bazaars along the alleyways. When you need a break from the hustle and bustle of the city, unwind at a hammam. Visit the Jardin Majorelle or head to a rooftop bar and relax before retiring to your riad. During your visit, keep an ear out to hear the striking tones of the nearby mosque's calls to prayer. Cairo. Number 9. Cairo can be overwhelming, as there's so much to see and do everywhere you turn. From Islamic Cairo's bustling Khan el-Khalili Bazaar to the ancient pyramids of Giza to the picturesque Nile River, you'll be immersed in this Egyptian city's history and culture before long. Though winter offers the most pleasant weather of the year, with daytime temperatures in the 60s and 70s, it's also the busiest season, so consider visiting in spring or fall when room rates are lower, temps are bearable and crowds thin out. Cape Town. Number 8. With numerous hiking trails, miles of dramatic scenery and stunning beaches, including one with wild penguins, this South Africa hub caters to both adventurous and laid-back travelers. Getting to Cape Town won't be cheap, but your dollar will go far once you arrive. Make sure you take the aerial cableway up Table Mountain, visit Nelson Mandela's jail cell on Robben Island and explore the world-renowned Constantia Valley wine region. You'll also want to save time to trek through the Cape of Good Hope, which lies 40 miles south of Cape Town on the southern tip of Africa. Seychelles. Number 7. A grouping of 115 islands in the Indian Ocean, the Seychelles has long attracted those looking for a truly relaxing, off-the-beaten-path getaway. Spend your days lounging on pristine, crowd-free beaches like Anse Lazio and Anse Source d'Argent, one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Or, head deep into the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Vallée de Mai Nature Reserve to gaze at its unique flora and fauna. Keep in mind that lodging here is expensive, especially at the luxury resorts, so it's best to save up and book in advance. Zanzibar. Number 6. Zanzibar offers something for everyone, whether you're in search of beautiful white sand beaches or an unforgettable adventure. After trekking to this Indian Ocean archipelago off the coast of East Africa, you'll instantly feel at ease as you lounge on quiet beaches like Matamwe and Kiwengwa. Next, visit UNESCO World Heritage-listed Stone Town, where you'll find the ruins of a 19th-century palace and a graveyard with ties to Zanzibar's former Arab royals. And no trip would be complete without taking a spice tour in the countryside and exploring Jozani Chawaka Bay National Park. As an added bonus, you'll find this is a surprisingly cheap tropical destination. Masai Mara National Reserve. Number 5. Home to cheetahs, elephants, lions, wildebeests, hippos and more, Masai Mara National Reserve is one of Kenya's premier spots to see wildlife. Sign up for a safari to explore this protected area's 373,000+ acres of rolling grasslands. Tip: look for companies with guides certified by the Kenya Professional Safari Guides Association. For an extra dose of adventure, opt for a horseback riding excursion or hot air balloon safari. To increase your chances of spotting the Big Five, lions, leopards, rhinos, elephants and buffaloes, and other migrating animals, time your visit between July and October during the Great Migration. Mauritius. Number 4. Mauritius appeals to vacationers in search of a bit of everything. Though its main draws are its powdery sands and luxe beach resorts, this small island nation east of Madagascar also charms visitors with its mix of cultures, friendly locals, lively festivals and tasty teas and rums. After a day of exploring some of the island's nature reserves and soaking up the sun, retreat to one of its premier properties to savor fresh seafood while watching a traditional Sega dance performance or the sun set over the Indian Ocean. Tanzania. Number 3. Most tourists head to Tanzania to go on safari, but you'd be remiss if you didn't save time for the country's other must-see treasures. In addition to its animal-filled plains, Tanzania boasts otherworldly natural wonders, including red-hued Lake Natron, Ngorongoro Conservation Area's expansive crater and Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest mountain in Africa, and largest freestanding mountain on Earth. For the ultimate adrenaline rush, book a climbing excursion up the continent's famous mountain through a local tour operator. Victoria Falls. Number 2. Outdoorsy types travel far and wide to admire this breathtaking UNESCO World Heritage Site. Straddling the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe in Mosi-oa-Tunya National Park, Victoria Falls is roughly twice as deep and wide as Niagara Falls, making it one of the world's most jaw-dropping waterfalls. To see this natural wonder at its prime, plan a visit in April or May when the region's rainy season has concluded. Popular vantage points include the Knife Edge Bridge, Livingstone Island and Devil's Pool. When you're not enjoying the view from above, go whitewater rafting in the Zambezi River to admire the falls from a different angle. Serengeti National Park. Number 1. If you're enamored with the prospect of coming face to face with elephants, giraffes, zebras and wildebeests, then a safari tour through Tanzania's Serengeti National Park is the bucket list adventure for you. The price will be steep, but a journey here affords an unforgettable African savanna experience. To save some coin, book one of the park's campgrounds instead of staying at a high-end safari lodge or luxury tented camp. Plan on arriving in January or February, calving season, or between June and October, dry season and prime migration time, for the best game viewing conditions.